Hi everyone, my name is Teria with Piece and Make. In today's video, I'm going to go over some projects that I'm working on. I'm also going to talk about how I have to redo my entire wardrobe. And I might tell a fun story at the end depending on how much time I have left or how I feel. So if you are interested in that, keep listening. Actually, obviously, if you clicked on a video, you are interested in listening to this. So I'm just going to get into it. For the first thing that I'm working on, or one of the things that I'm working on, is a blouse by Viki Sews called the Mallory Blouse. It is a inspo garment from the 90s, like a nod to the 90s. They used to have these shirts with like the flounces not everywhere, but the flounce on the shirt. And I'm so glad that this style came back. So that is what the first thing that I'm working on right now. And I'll show you the fabric. I just cut out the garment. I'm doing like this so you can see the drape of it. Like, it's pretty flowy, but it has this side, a matte side, and then it has a shiny side as well. I don't know if you can see that shine, but kind of. So basically, for the blouse, the front of the blouse and the sleeve, I'm using this matte side. And then for the front flounce part and for the sleeve flounce, I am using the shiny side. So when I was deciding on how I wanted to do this project, or like the design, when I was designing the garment from the pattern, I wanted to go bold instead of being like more subdued or whatever. So I want to go dressy, but it's also comfortable dressy in my opinion, or business casual. I did the shiny side to add just like a pop, or just some kind of like break from just the matte side. So I'm really excited about seeing how that turns out. Initially I was like, okay, should I even like do it like that or not? Like when you're doing design choices. And I was like, you know what, go big or go home. So I decided to go big and have that pop of shininess. The next thing that I am working on is actually, before I go into that, backstory. When I was trying to decide what kind of fabric I wanted to do for this blouse, I looked at some fabrics, and all of these, that fabric I just showed you and this one is from Joann Fabrics. RIP Joann, I miss you so much, like seriously, oh my gosh. Okay, so I was going to use this, I think this is a crepe, I was going to use that for the blouse, but I don't know what made me not use it. Oh yeah, I wanted to go dressier, that's why I ended up using this. Another one I thought about using is this fabric. It is a twill, rayon twill from Core Fabrics. It is literally so pretty. I think I have like 3 or 4 yards of it. Oh yeah, it doesn't say what kind of fabric it is, but I remember from the top of my head what it was. I think it was a Black Friday sale from last year that I bought this, but I ended up not using it. I'm going to save it for another project. But yeah, I ended up going with this, and I'm very excited about that decision. Another thing that I'm working on is some pants, because, well, before I go into I'll tell you about the pants. So I don't have the pattern in front of me, but I'll see if I can put a picture up of, let me scoot over a little bit. Put the picture somewhere over here of pants that the same type of pants that I made in the past. So I'm going to make those pants again with this fabric. Bought it from Fine Fabrics in Atlanta, and I bought this in person. That's why I said the place. But yeah, so I've had this fabric for probably, gosh, maybe 7 years, which is like really crazy that all that time has gone by, but it has. So I'm really excited to use that fabric. And one of the things that I'm going to do, it's going to take me a while to make this because I have to do a lot of fit adjustments. For those of you that do not know, I just had a baby this fall, and so my body has changed all over the place. Literally, I do not fit my size. I probably went up 2 sizes depending on, I went pants shopping the other day, and depending on the cut of the pants, like I tried on some wide leg pants and I tried on some flare pants. So depending on the cut, it was like 2 to 3 sizes bigger than what I was previously. And that's a whole thing within itself. But based off of that, I have to redo, because my measurements have changed, I'm going to have to redraft a pattern, a pants pattern that fits me. And I'm going to have to redo most of my wardrobe. Also, I'm nursing right now. So for those of you that have nursed babies, you can't, like for instance, I have a lot of dresses, and this is me going off on a tangent, so I'm sorry, but I like to chat. So I have a long dress that, I have a lot of long dresses that just have like a invisible zipper in the back. I can't wear any of those dresses while I'm nursing because how does the baby access this area? Like, it's not possible. So I have to wear like strappy dresses or dresses that button up in the front, or like a wrap dress is a good style. So I'm gonna have to just like revamp my wardrobe. But anyway, so I'm gonna redo my pants pattern. That picture that you see of the pants, I can't even fit those pants right now, which makes me so sad because I love that fabric and I love that outfit so very much. So the next thing that I am working on is right here. This right here is Butterick 6862. I am working on this blazer. The funny thing is that I started it 2 years ago, and kind of honestly I got intimidated. It's interesting because I know that I have a higher skill of sewing at this point versus when I became serious with sewing, like during the pandemic. Okay, I'm back. I had to step away for a second. So during the pandemic is when I got really serious about sewing and learning how to improve my skills with sewing. I had like the basic sewing stuff down, but I got really good. Well, I started my journey of getting better in 2020. I did not get good until maybe like a year and a half ago, where but anyways, when I started this blazer, initially I felt intimidated by it because it has a lining, it has welt pockets, it has a I don't know what that collar is called. It doesn't have the description on here, but whatever that collar is that are on blazers, I still don't know how to do a lining. I did do the welt pocket on this jacket, and I still have to do the collar part as well, but I feel more confident about doing it. I picked it back up at the end of my pregnancy, maybe like that last month, and I haven't really gotten back onto it yet because I got distracted by this blouse that I'm working on. But that is the third thing that I'm working on right now. And let's see, I can show you all my welt pocket because I'm actually kind of proud of it. Let's see if you can see that. That just has to be ironed. Oh yeah, it looks like I do have a pucker. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's my first welt pocket. That's gonna fold down. I'm gonna iron it down. We can do a quick try on. Surprisingly, I still fit this. It's not gonna, it has one button and it's not gonna be able to button all the way, I don't think. Let's see if I can zoom out so that you all can see that better. Okay. But yeah, you can't really see the bottom, it's kind of long. But this is the blazer that I'm working on. I'm so proud of it. I bought this fabric from fabric.com before they closed some years ago. At this point, Amazon bought them out. For those of you that were not aware, they used to have the best prices, like seriously. So those are the things that I'm working on right now. Due to the change of my family and I started work again from maternity leave, my time is like, woo, burp, burp. So we'll see how long it takes me to do these things. I figure that probably by the springtime I should have them done. It may take me like 1 or 2 months to do each of these. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. Sorry, I keep looking at the monitor. There's a monitor right there and I keep looking at it, and I have a new camera. I have to get used to looking straight. Look straight, not over there. Straight over there. Okay, so yeah, those are the projects that I'm working on right now. And if you sew and if you had major body changes, let me know in the comments. How was that mental process for you? Because it's taken me some time to come to grips with the fact that I'm going to redo my wardrobe. I like my current wardrobe, but it's gotta change so that I can wear stuff. Yeah. If you want to follow me on this journey of redoing my wardrobe, then like and subscribe to this channel. My name is Teria. The name of all of my stuff is Piece and Make, and I am really excited about, I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work to redo a wardrobe, but the cool thing is that when I made my previous wardrobe, it was more kind of comfortable, like knits, and then more casual dresses. Not all of them, but a lot of them were more casual dresses. But this time I want fancy, I want glitter, just like with this fabric right here. I want shine. I'm also going to do some comfortable clothes or some cozy clothes and knits and things like that, but I want fancy. I want fancy stuff, which is why I'm making that blazer, which is why I'm making these pants. What are dressy pants called? Dress pants? I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm going that route this time, because I want to be fancy and casual. I want to have more options with both of those in my everyday wear. So yeah, if you want to hear about my fun story, I can tell it in another quick vlog, but basically it was about me shopping and finding what my current pant size is. But yeah, I went to White House and Black Market that day and I really had a good experience, but that's neither here nor there. If you're interested, let me know. You can tell me in the comments. So alrighty, I guess that I will go and I will record as I make progress and when I finish a garment. Also, I post shorts, I think, more than these long form videos. I hope to flip that at some point, but right now, due to time, it's just going to be easier for me to do shorter videos most of the time. Also, sorry, I thought I was going to go. One more thing. So my videos won't be as edited as they used to be because I just need to get it up. I need to get it up on the internet and out so that you all can see what I'm up to, because it's exciting. At least to me. I mean, other people that sew, it's exciting. You all would not even believe how many sewing channels I watch and look at people's work and just get so excited. And even on Instagram, looking at what other makers are making, like, it's just so cool to me and it gives me so many cool ideas. So if you're one of those folks, follow along. If you're new to sewing and you just want to like get your feet wet, follow along. You'll learn some things on here. So alrighty, I will chat with you all later. And yeah, I want to see those comments because it's interesting talking to this camera instead of like one-on-one person, but it's also fun to me. But yeah, if you have any thoughts, let me know. Bye.